Hello Beauty News family, welcome to Beauty News. This is the 2nd of April edition. Happy Easter, folks.
Yay.
Easter
Chocolate.
time is upon us. Yes, chocolate and all of the good stuff about Easter. Hot cross buns.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Yeah, delicious. We've been eating hot cross buns in this house since February. I'm just putting it out there. By the time Easter actually gets here, we're going to be like, fuck this. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's a good house to be in.
Yeah. Now, Kat is a bit under the weather.
Yes.
We think she might have laryngitis or something like that because she's lost her voice.
Yes,
good time.
Look, it's actually a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better than it was yesterday. Yesterday, I just would have been doing these ones or these ones on camera. So, you know, at least there is some voice that's coming out.
There's some voice, yeah.
But it's there.
Look, I love the sound of someone who's got a really husky voice. I think it's sexy as fuck. If I had that all the time, I'd be like, I'm a goddess.
New career. You got a new career. Yeah. I think it's more the breaking of the voice that gets me, though.
Yeah, that's the annoying part. Yeah. We are going to be talking about new release beauty products and updates of things that we've talked about in the past. We do have one update. This one is from Makeup Geek. So we recently talked about something that they were sneak peeking that was super obvious. It was their full spectrum eyeliners. So this is a selection of 9 shades. These retail for $10.89 each or $72 for the bundle. It's available now at Makeup Geek Cosmetics. And they're saying that they apply effortlessly to create a vibrant display of colour on the lids. They're highly pigmented and long wearing. They have a satin finish. They've got cottonseed oil, which is anti-aging, anti-inflammatory and moisturising.
Because you need that on your eye. You need that on the line of your eye.
That's obviously. That pissed me off already. And it's the first thing that we're talking about. Get fucked.
Look, I'm going to say a positive. That teal colour, beautiful.
Is pretty. Yeah.
Ultramarine would wear. So, there we go.
From Artist Couture, we have Love Sprung. So, these are 2 brand new face palettes that are trios of blushes. So these palettes are volume 6 and 7. They retail for $34 US each and they're available now at artistcouture.com. So we do have some images here. We've got, you know, sort of I would say a peachy tone palette and then a more vibrant version of that almost. So, or more deeper.
A deeper version.
Yeah, deeper. Now, on these images, they're saying volume 1 and volume 2, but on their Instagram description, they have Roman numerals, which are 6 and 7. I think the V is meant to stand for volume, but they don't realize that V actually stands for 5.
Yes, I'm looking at their website, and that's the only blush products they have anywhere, so yeah, they should have done VOL, but they've just made it look like Roman numerals, so they fucked it up. Oh well.
Okay, well, there you go. If you didn't know, Roman numerals.
It's a thing.
V stands for 5, and if you have numbers coming after it, it's
adds to the 5.
Yes, that's correct. So anyway, they're available now.
All right, I'm taking the information that's really quick because you don't have to listen to my voice too much this episode. You're welcome. We've seen the next brand that is planning on releasing skincare, and it's Beauty Bakerie. So they're saying Beauty Bakerie Skin is coming in January 2022, and they're saying stay tuned for more reveals of their skincare line. Look, we've seen the things that are here. There's a face wash, there's a moisturizer, there are some exfoliating sponges, a toner, and an exfoliating facial something. Look, I need to just compose myself a little bit. I know some people have said really great things about Beauty Bakerie as a brand. I feel like this looks like it's gone into not just gimmick territory because they've done that for a long time. This looks like it's $2 shop skincare that has like no, like it's like the it looks like it's got the nastiest of nasty ingredients, and it's only there because it looks cute.
It reminds me of something that you see at like Target or Kmart at Christmas, like those sort of gift packs in the beauty section. Yeah, I think look, maybe I'm just too old for this shit, but I just don't really, I like gimmicks, I do, because I still buy gimmicky shit, but I think this takes it a little bit too far for my personal preference.
I think what gets me though, and okay, this might be just because we haven't seen the information yet, but there are no claims about what it does besides it's a cleanser, it's a moisturizer. The names seem to just be play on food related things rather than vitamin C toner, or like they don't actually have any actives or any claims to the skincare, and like coffee break that might have coffee scrub in it, I don't know, but it just it just looks sort of, to me, gimmick and cheap and nasty. Might not be, but my like bullshit radar has been flagged.
Okay, Ciate, we have a new foundation. This is called Dewy Skin. So they're saying it's a gorgeous semi-sheer skin tint with a super glowy finish. They're saying it's a cushion-like balmy formula that provides luminous natural coverage, maintains an ultra dewy glass-like look without feeling tacky, contains hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, yuzu extract, and dragon fruit extract. It's available now for £26 at Ciate, London. And it looks like we have 10 shades.
I've never tried a Ciate-based product, so I have no idea what they're like. But if it has any scent of yuzu, which you don't want citrus on your face as foundation, I get it, but I also do want it. So I'm a simple person with simple needs. Yuzu scents in things. So there we go. All right, we've seen a new mascara from Dragun Beauty. What is it with brands and their
sex toy mascaras?
Sex toy mascaras. My God. So this is the Xplicit mascara. It's supposed to, these are the claims: weightless, volume, length and curl, clump free, mess free. What mascaras are messy? Do you have a messy mascara, Hayley?
Not really. Not unless you accidentally like stab yourself with it and then you're like, oh God, and then you have it everywhere. But no, that's more like user error rather than the mascara actually being effectively messy.
I feel like the last time mascara was messy was when, like, last century, when they used to use a cake and a brush.
Yeah.
That was the last time mascara was messy. It hasn't been messy for a long time.
No.
It's also vegan and cruelty free, and it's supposed to give you poppin' explicit lashes. It's already available on Dragun Beauty. It looks like a mascara. There's nothing amazing about it.
There ain't nothing. It's nothing worth remembering here.
The only thing that's explicit about this is the photo shoot.
Okay, Fenty. We have something new here. This is the EAZEDROP Skin Tint. So they're calling this a blurring skin tint that delivers an instant smooth and blurred complexion in a few drops for quick everyday coverage in 25 flexible shades. This is available now at Fenty Beauty, Sephora, Harvey Nichols, Boots UK, and Sephora in JCPenney. So this is retailing for $29.50.
Look, I quite like the claims. It says that it's a blurring skin tint that delivers smooth, instantly blurred skin in just a few easy drops. So I love the blurring idea. I have wrinkles and pores and all that kind of stuff. So this does sound quite nice. It's also supposed to be humidity, sweat, and transfer resistant. So that sounds great. Like there's a lot of, I don't know, buzzwords to this that tick a few boxes. They're saying it's a buildable light to medium long wear coverage. It's got quick blur complex for hydrating diffused effect. I might give this a go. It looks interesting. And to be fair, like they've had foundations out for the longest time and people have been asking for as long as they've been around to have a lower coverage version. So I'm keen to see what people say about this. I do think it's a little bit cheeky the way they sort of introduce this with the photo, because it makes it look like they've got the 50 shades that they've got in their other foundation ranges, but they've got 2 bottles of each shade in this photo. So it's a little bit misleading. There are more accurate photos on their website, but I thought that was a little bit cheeky, but I like the concept of it. I'd give it a try. Even though we've been too forgiving with Fenty because you tried their skincare range and hated it. So she's been burnt by Fenty.
I've been testing out their whole skincare range. I don't like it. Look, I'm kind of into a lower coverage foundation these days because I can. And I do like the idea of blurring and smoothing and blah, blah, blah. But I personally, based on my personal experience with foundations and base products that have those claims, what I've learned is for the most part, they don't do what they claim. So I am really skeptical about this. I would love it if I could get it in a mini. If I could get it in a mini, I would buy it to try it. But I would not commit to a full size.
And Sephora in Australia, they don't give you samples, do they?
No, I don't think they do now because of the Rona. So, we have a new collaboration with Hipdot and Hello Kitty. Oh, this is never going to die, is it? Hello Kitty collaborations. I feel like we talk about at least one every single year. And do you remember that year when they were having some anniversary and it was like every...
Was that Mickey Mouse?
Oh, was it Mickey Mouse?
Yeah.
I feel like there was a year where we talked about Hello Kitty a lot though.
There was one. I think OPI did heaps of Hello Kitty stuff.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, this collection is out now when you're watching this at Hipdot. And it'll launch later this week at Ulta Beauty. So it consists of the Hello Kitty Selfie Palette, which is $24 US, a Hello Kitty Lip Gloss Duo, which is $14 US, the Kitty Eyes Eyeliner and Mascara Duo for $14 US, and the Hello Kitty Heart Sponge for $10. And if you are a mega fan and you want it all, you can get the whole collection with a bag for $74 US.
Look, I'm going to use my sore throat as an excuse to not comment on this.
Not talk about it. Look, you guys already know based on what I said before I started talking about it that I'm bored of this shit. Let's move on.
All right, we've seen some new Obsessions palettes from Huda, and this is a brown themed one. So she generally brings out 3 palettes themed around pastels or nudes or whatever, and this time it's browns. There's part of me that's saying this is what the nude palettes should have been, the light, medium, and dark palettes, because they were very pink toned. But these aren't really brown either. There's one that's toffee, which is more sandy gold yellow tones with a bit of brown. Caramel, which is very, very orange toned with like 2 browns. And then there's chocolate, which is the most brown, but even that has like pinky brown mattes in there as well. So I wouldn't even really call this all that brown.
No.
They're the typical 9-pan format, and they've got like a tortoiseshell inspired packaging. These are launching the 30th of March, and it looks like she's also bringing out some other merchandise to go alongside this collection. There's a tortoiseshell beauty case, a tortoiseshell makeup pouch. There's also a mini liquid matte lipstick quad that has brown tones of her liquid lipsticks. Or you can buy the Brown Obsessions kit that has the lip pack. I think it's the caramel palette, and then you get a tortoiseshell bag. I don't know. She's branching out into bags. There you go.
She's, instead of Jeffree Star does the mirrors, she does the bags.
If you like the Huda formula and you're after these kind of tones, you're getting them, but they blend into the background with the rest of her collection.
From Jouer, we have a new shade of the Blush and Bloom Cheek and Lip Duo. This is in Amelie, and it's a collaboration with her daughter. So they're saying it's a multi-use creamy blush and clear dewy skin duo with clean, nourishing ingredients like plant-derived squalane oil and rosehip oil. So each end has a different shade on it. Be Strong is a clear glow and Be Loud is a bright rose. It is $32 US and it's available now. And it's just pinky red. It's so weird. The swatches show it as almost like a, I don't know, kind of like a reddish shade, but then when it's on the lips, it looks pink.
Yeah, it looks pink on the light skin, but it looks more like red on the deeper skin. Yeah. Look, it's a pretty shade, and it's nothing extraordinary. It suits her colouring. I think they've just like collaborated with the daughter who, in her own right, she's got 2.2 million followers. She seems to be doing a lot. She might be a model. I'm not sure. It really flatters her complexion, which is sort of a lighter skin, blue eyes, dark hair. So if you've got similar colouring to her, this might be very nice on you.
Before we continue with this week's episode, we do have some sponsors. Nobody likes being stuck in uncomfortable clothing all day. This is where Beta Brand steps in. They combine customer experiences with their expertise to make thoughtfully designed clothing that's as functional, comfortable, and as inspiring as your favorite workout gear. Their customer favorite dress pant yoga pants are made of wrinkle-resistant stretch knit fabric, making them perfect for literally anything you need to do. There are tons of different colors and styles to choose from. They have something to suit all style preferences, and their new yoga denim collection is great. I really like how this collection features all of the classic and modern jean styles and material finishes that you could want, but they've stepped up the denim wearing game by making it comfortable with their super soft 4-way stretch knit fabric that you can actually move in. Women love these pants because they fit so well and feel great on, allowing you to be confident and comfortable as you get shit done. Right now, our listeners can get 30% off their first Beta Brand order when you go to betabrand.com/beauty. That's 30% off your first order for a limited time at betabrand.com/beauty. Find out why women are ditching typical work pants for Beta Brand's dress pant yoga pants. Go to betabrand.com/beauty for 30% off. Natural deodorant has come a long way. It doesn't mean you have to worry about that midday BO. Native's ingredients include things you've actually heard of, like coconut oil and shea butter. It's formulated without aluminium, parabens, or talc. It's also vegan and never tested on animals. And if you have soda sensitivities, they even have a line of sensitive deodorants. Native also has a line of plastic-free deodorants, which have been super popular. So they recently added 4 new scents to the line, which now includes eucalyptus and mint, aloe and green tea in the sensitive formula, unscented, and cotton and lily. Plus, Native offers free shipping on every order in the US and 30-day free returns and exchanges. You can even subscribe to Native so you don't have to sweat the small stuff, like making sure you haven't run out of deodorant. Since Kat is unwell and her voice has actually gotten worse, she is unable to read out her personal experience this week. However, she can write it down and I can read it out for her. So she is still using the Yuzu and Orange Blossom deodorant. She says she loves it. It's a soft citrus scent. We all know Kat loves a good citrus scent, so I'm not surprised that she's getting along really well with that one. And she has recently started using her cucumber and mint body wash. She loves that as well. She says it's gentle on the skin and it creates a good lather and smells lovely and fresh. Make the switch to Native today by going to nativedeo.com/beautynews or use promo code beautynews at checkout and get 20% off your first order. That's nativedeo.com/beautynews or use promo code beautynews at checkout for 20% off your first order.
All right, Juvia's Place have released eyeshadow primers. They've been known for their eyeshadows for years and years, and they finally launched 3 shades of long-wearing, creamy eyeshadow bases. The key qualities are they're long-wearing, they cancel out pigmentation or discoloration, so they're quite pigmented on the lids. It creates a smooth base. It's not supposed to crease or clump. It doesn't have oils, and it intensifies colour. It's supposed to work on metallics, mattes, glitters, and shimmers, and it comes in 3 shades. Shade 1 is a milky white. Shade 2 is a medium, shade 3 is a dark, and they're available now for $12 US. That's a good price.
It is.
It's in a tube. It's in a tube with a nice little thin applicator. I like that.
Kester Black have moved back to New Zealand, their home country, and to celebrate their homecoming, they've released a limited edition nail polish trio, and they are inspired by memories of growing up in the clean, pristine, and very green New Zealand. So the shades are Super Soaker, Clean Jean, and Another Pickle. Super Soaker is a bright, vibrant green, Clean Jean is a pastel lime green, and Another Pickle is an olive green. These are all available now at Kester Black.
Yeah, I love this. Okay, I don't love that they moved back to New Zealand. Like, I understand it. If I came from New Zealand, I'd probably move back there too. But they actually were just down the road from me. So I feel like I've lost a local nail polish brand that I really loved. Still love. Haven't lost love for them because they moved back to New Zealand. I love this because I love greens. And the thing I don't like is that it's limited edition. Like, if it sells well, I reckon they should do more greens, because not enough brands do awesome, fun greens. And I feel like this is a nice range of greens where it's fun and bright, a bit more pastel, a bit more muted. So there's a whole variety here. I also think this represents New Zealand kind of well. I've been watching the New Zealand Bake Off. So green there. It looks so beautiful there. So this totally makes sense. I do want to say I'm wearing Super Soaker right now. My nails are a bit jacked up, but it's a very fun colour. So yeah, if you like greens, check it out. And if you're listening, Kester Black, more greens, please. And we miss you.
Okay, KKW Beauty. I feel like we haven't talked about KKW Beauty in a long time, but it's probably
we have, and it's just so boring that we forgot.
We've forgotten about it, yeah. So we've got new lip sets. This is really exciting stuff. These all retail for $38 US each, and they're available now at KKW Beauty. So the colorways are Blush, Classic Kim, Nude, and Red. They all contain a lip gloss, a lip liner, and a matte lipstick in their relevant colors. And if you want them all, you can buy them all for $142 US.
Yeah, this is just as boring as what we normally see from KKW. I feel like she's also stepping on her sister's toes with creating lip kits.
Yeah.
Colors aren't anything wow, but they're very wearable. What does put me off though are these photos of them, like people wearing the lip liner, the matte lip, and also the gloss over the top. It looks overloaded on the lips. I hate this look.
Thick.
I don't understand why people like to load layers and layers of lip products on. It always looks hideous. So it doesn't look good. Doesn't sell it for me. But if you like a color story and you're after a lipstick, lip liner, and lip gloss that match, they've made it fairly easy for you. All right, we've seen a new product launch from Linda Hallberg Cosmetics, which has changed their name back to LH Cosmetics, which is what they started with.
Okay.
So I don't understand the move. I don't think they've explained it, but now it's LH Cosmetics, which is what it used to be when they first started. So they've launched the Velvet Couture Matte Liquid Lipsticks. They're described as being a creamy, lightweight texture that doesn't fully dry. I like that idea. It's comfortable to wear and nourishing for the lips. The soft applicator provides effortless and precise application, and it's a multi-use product like most of their products. So the pigment can be used as a blush or contour, and it could also be used as a liquid eyeshadow, so it's safe for the face and eyes. It comes in 5 shades. There's Nougat, Deep Nougat, Dusty Pink, Deep Pink, and Orange Red. They're available now at the Linda Hallberg website for £21. And look, I don't mind this idea. I like a matte lip that doesn't completely dry down, that it's uncomfortable or like flaky or dry. I like that they've got 2 brown tone nudes, 2 pink tone, and a red. I feel like that's a basic starting point. I'm curious about the formula. It's not
I
wow
really
enough.
like those nude shades.
Yeah, it's not wow enough for me to be like, I'm placing an order, but it is, I'm curious.
Intriguing.
It is intriguing.
Yeah. Those browns look really pigmented too. Going over the tattoos, can't see anything. The pinks and the reds, you can see the tattoo pigment through them. So that tells me they're just not as pigmented, but that, like, who cares?
But they don't really need to be, though, if they're a nice even colour. Yeah.
That's right, yeah. We have some new products here from Lorac Cosmetics. They're 2 new base products. We have the Dewy Canvas Prep Moisturizer and Primer. This is $35 US. They're saying it's an antioxidant-rich, lightweight gel cream moisturizer that transforms skin into an airbrushed canvas with a dewy radiance infused with specialty crafted blend of intensely hydrating ingredients, shea butter, squalane, glycerin, along with hyaluronic acid, lotus flower, matcha green tea, and jade mineral powder. It's supposed to nourish and prep the skin, reduce the appearance of lines and wrinkles, all while balancing a neutralizing tone. It's got a silk-like texture and it primes the skin for a flawless and smooth application while creating a healthy looking glow. Look, that is literally, if you believe these descriptions, that is literally perfection in a tub. But, you know, it's just a moisturizer. And then we have the Pro Loose Setting Powder. This is $30 US. It's ultra finely milled cashmere soft powder that gives the illusion of an airbrushed, flawless complexion. It's multi-purpose, airy, and lightweight. It's supposed to blur the appearance of pores and fine lines, sets and corrects under eyes, as well as brighten for the ultimate glow, all while holding makeup in place to last the entire day without flashback. It comes in 4 shades. We've got vanilla, which is fair, light, medium, and tan skin tones. Brulee is for medium and tan skin tones. Soft rose is for fair to light skin tones. And cinnamon is for deep tan and rich skin tones. They're both available now at Lorac Cosmetics and Ulta Beauty.
All right, we've got a new collection coming from Milani Cosmetics. They've launched the Gone Camping collection. This contains an eyeshadow palette for $19.99 and some shadow sticks for $6.99. There's 4 shades: a copper, a rosy pink, a dark brown, and a mossy green. They're available now at Milani and Ulta Cosmetics. The only thing that makes this interesting is the packaging. It looks like a little minivan, which is very cute. It looks very vintage. Yeah, to me this looks like, it's either looks like a bunch of different Colourpop palettes, or it looks like a condensed version of like the Urban Decay Born to Run. I think the theme is really cute, and there's people that are obsessed with their minivans and they will buy this just because it's a cute theme. I do think the colour story is fairly usable and versatile. It's got a bit of colour, a bit of neutral, cool and warm. But look, very usable. I just don't feel like this is the right theme for a pandemic, especially in the US. No. Don't go driving around on a holiday. Stay home. Bad timing. Yeah. Bad timing.
I think like the combi design is cute if you're into that. I'm personally not. Is this what we've become now?
Well, it says a lot when Milani, who is notorious for just
their
basic palettes, like the basic square rectangle palettes, are having to do themes and gimmicks to sell makeup.
That's what I'm like, is this what we have been reduced to?
Look, they're competing and probably trying to stay afloat in a market that is strange at the moment. It's a weird makeup market. So I don't blame them, and I think they have done this pretty tastefully. I just think it's the wrong theme for this year or these couple of years.
One thing I do like is how they've done the sort of quilting pattern on the like the back of the, not the back, but like
the inside.
On the inside of the palette. I think that's a cute touch.
Yeah, I think it's designed well. Like it's not too tacky, it's not too cumbersome, it's not too gimmicky, but it is way more gimmicky than what Milani's known for. That's for sure. But speaking of gimmicky,
also, I know. This is, I don't even know what the fuck this is. This is from NYX. It's another collection, collaboration type thing with crap that, oh God. This is a Tetris official collection. This contains the Tetris Jumbo Eyeshadow Palette, the Epic Liner Kit, the Tetris Lip Kits, which has Angel Food Cake and Praline in it, which are like existing and probably two of their nicest shades available.
Before we talk about this hideous palette, the lip kits have the Butter Gloss and lip liner to match in it. And the liner kit contains five
eyeliners.
Yep. So, yeah. Now, let's move on to the hideous beast that is this palette.
So, this palette contains 80 shades.
Oh, my God.
And it just looks like... This looks like my friends and I decided to go and buy one shade of all of the vodka cruisers, drink them until we made ourselves sick, and then all vomit in a fucking pile together. That's what this palette looks like. It is... What is this? It's making me angry just looking at it.
It also looks like you've just taken a big bag of single eyeshadows and thrown them in the air and been like, wherever it lands is where it's going to be in the palette. It makes no sense. Why are there so many
orangey yellow shades in there?
It makes no sense. Look, it's got some Tetris shapes on the packaging. So around the pans, there are some Tetris shapes sort of carved out. But they should have kept those colour stories like all orange, all purple, all greens. So you could actually see the shapes on like standing out from all the bland beige and brown and orange or whatever. I don't get this. I also question, like, how many people these days... Okay, I know there's going to be people that buy this because they liked Tetris. I didn't mind Tetris, but I didn't love it enough to be like, I wanted 80 shades of fucking eyeshadow. Big palettes just infuriate me these days. They take up too much room. I never reach for them. And they just are really cumbersome. This is not a well thought out one by any means, but most people that I come across in the makeup industry, whether it's commenters, whether it's just people that like wearing makeup, they much prefer quality over quantity. And this is the 100%. Definition of quantity over quality. If this palette is 80 shades for $45, you're literally paying just over 50 cents an eyeshadow. The quality of this is going to be like coloured chalk. It's going to be the trashiest trash. And that factors in paying for the rights to use the property and the packaging. Like the eyeshadows would have cost cents to make each. I would not wish this on, no. Okay, on my worst enemy, have fucking trashy eyeshadows. Go for your life. But I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. If it was even cute mini palettes that are in the shape, like 4 pans just in the shape, and it's a nice little palette, like why not do that? This is taking an interesting theme that a lot of people can relate to and just fucking throwing it in the bin.
Yeah. I do wonder if the whole 80 eyeshadows is because that's how many tiles there are on a Tetris screen. I don't know. I'm not interested enough to actually waste a second of my time researching that. But I think this is an absolute, like, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. They butchered something that could have been great with that. What is that?
Another thing they could have done if they wanted to mimic the game is what MAC did a few years ago. And I know this is a lot of wasted space and it looks like it's a big palette still, but they could have taken out a lot of the shades in the background and had the shades falling and the falling shades be the eyeshadows, and then the blocks sort of build up at the bottom. So it looks like you're playing a game, and actually have them in a better
game of Tetris.
Cohesive sort of colour story, like little clusters of colour. They could have done this a lot better way, but look, I don't even know which one's worse. We saw a Tetris collection a few years ago with one of those box brands, makeup box brands. What was that? And that was just a throwaway shitty Tetris collection, which pretty much just
Yeah.
said Tetris on it, had no real Tetris vibe. At least this has a Tetris vibe, but
Yeah.
it's no makeup that I want to buy.
If you took away the themed packaging, though, it doesn't have a Tetris vibe. Also, if this comes to Australia, this is going to be over $60.
It won't come to Australia.
Because
100%
the
won't come to
currency
Australia.
conversion alone is like $58.
Yeah.
And I'm glad this won't come to Australia because we don't want this shit. From Ofra Cosmetics, we have a new collaboration with Samantha March. So this consists of the Life's a Draft mini mix palette. It's $39. This contains 8 eyeshadows and 3 sort of face powders. I believe there's a blusher, highlighter, and a bronzer. Then we have the Sam Squad Lip Gloss Trio. This is $29. It contains a pearlescent shimmer, a shimmering peachy copper nude, and a shimmering pink rose. And then there's the Belongs to PR box set, which contains all of the goodies for $59. It's available now at Ofra Cosmetics, and I like the shades of the eyeshadows. I will say that much, but I'm still not a fan of Ofra's packaging. The palette packaging, it irritates me.
They repackaged and redesigned a couple of years ago, and I feel like they made things even worse.
I think so too.
Yeah, look, they've done a few collaborations with Samantha March in the past. I remember like a split highlighter, a split blush, maybe some liquid lipsticks. So clearly the collaboration sells well enough for them to want to create another thing. I'm going to say for the price, $59 for the whole lot. You get quite a lot of bang for your buck. 3 lip glosses, 8 eyeshadows, and 3 sort of powders that you can use on the eyes or on the face. And the tones are quite nice. They're purpley, nudie tones. It's nothing interesting, nothing offensive. It's just kind of boring. But I think what does really let this down is the really bulky, cheap looking packaging. Ofra products are actually really nice quality, but I don't find them enticing because they just stand out as looking sort of, I don't know, I don't want to say cheap and nasty, because I look at it and I go, okay, I know the quality, I know the quality's nice, but I also think this looks really junior. It looks really Kmart brand, Target home brand, and it's just, they need to up their packaging, man, because they are losing probably a lot of market share just because people don't want to buy their bulky shit.
This brand kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, someone who doesn't actually, like, they're not good with visual design. I feel like
they're the Violet Voss of the packaging design.
They are, and it's just not cute. And you know, like, something that always irritated me about their palettes, they've got the little, like, holes so you can get the eyeshadows out, because the palettes are magnetic. Eyeshadow pans are, like, they respond to the magnets. Now, I think that's a really good idea to have your palettes be adaptable, but those little holes in the palette, I feel like it makes it look so unfinished and just not, like, it would be better to just sell, like, a $1 magnet.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Inglot do, to get their, like, eyeshadows out of pans. Or like have little holes at the back of the palette, or I don't know, something.
Yeah,
just
there's so many different ways you can do it that looks more seamless, but also like their magnetic closure.
Yeah,
why is it
that
there?
doesn't
and
look
why
good.
Is it taking up so much space in the pan? Why isn't it in the rim of the packaging? Like I feel like
hidden.
they've got bad packaging manufacturers. I think that's where they're going wrong.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with their, like, lip gloss or lip product packaging. I think their logo is fine. I think their font is fine. Like, you know, we always go on about Violet Voss and their horrible fonts. But what gets me about this palette is always just the inside of their palette, and I just don't feel like it's enticing. We have a little sneak peek from Viseart. This is a beachy palette. They're just saying, our beautiful design is coming together and I'm snapping away as we launch your request for beach time. We don't know anything else about this palette other than it has little boats on the water.
I like the boats. I like the boats, but I know this is going to have too many pops of blue for me.
Yeah.
I like the boats. There we go. That's my positive.
And the last thing we have is from Zoeva. I feel like we haven't seen anything from Zoeva in a long time either. This is the Together We Shine collection. And they're saying it consists of a universally flattering eyeshadow palette, a handy travel size eyeshadow palette, and a versatile and wearable face palette. The rosy nude color scheme ranging from soft nudes to glittery champagne shades and ultra matte warm browns offers intense pigmentation and smooth blendability. So there's the Together We Shine eyeshadow palette for $30 and the Together We Shine palette in the travel size for $20. So the travel size has 6 shades, the full size has 10 shades. Then we have the Together We Shine face palette. This is $26. This contains 4 pans. Looks like there's blush, bronzer, highlight in there. And then we have the Limitless Joy eyeliner. These are $13 each. Comes in 4 shades. There's Devotion, which is a shiny medium brown with subtle golden shine. Integrity is a shiny rustic red. Eternity is a matte reddish brown. And Trust is a true deep black. And then there is the Together We Shine brush set for $65. So this contains 5 brushes and a little brush bag. You've got 3 face brushes, 2 eye brushes. One of the face brushes is quite small. It could double as a large eye brush, maybe, or it's a highlighter brush. I'm not too sure. But it's available now at Zoeva. I think that, why didn't they just call the Limitless Joy eyeliners the Together We Shine eyeliners? Because everything else is Together We Shine.
I do like a good nude eyeshadow palette, which is what this is. I do like that there's a nice split between shimmers and mattes, but I have to heavily debate the sort of universally flattering sort of claim. And they're saying Together We Shine, which sounds like they're trying to be really like
inclusive,
and they're like, you know, we're including everyone and you can wear this. Everyone theoretically can wear this. Is this going to suit someone with deep skin? No, it's not. It's
Probably
not.
No.
This is champagnes, like rosy tones. This is going to suit a fraction of the society, which, okay, that might be their main customer base and maybe they're just catering to their customer base. But don't say it's universally flattering. It's not. Neither is the face palette.
No.
It's not. It's just not.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Like, don't fucking... Like, I just am so sick of brands being like, look how good we are, pat us on the back. No, I'm going to fucking kick you up the ass. It's not universal at all.
I think this is where brands are always going to struggle because, and if they're going to release eyeshadow palettes and they want to claim that they're suitable for everyone, you have to take into consideration that if you make something rich and dark enough for people with deep skin, it's going to be a really, really dark palette on people with fairer skin. So
release multiple palettes. Don't be a dickhead.
That's
just
right.
Release multiple palettes.
You're going to have to do that. And are brands going to do that? Ultimately, then you start requiring a lot more shelf space if you're in shops. And you need to manufacture more product. So I don't know if we're ever really going to see that.
Well, Huda does
to the extent that we would like to. Yeah, Huda definitely does it. I don't think Zoeva's ever going to do it.
No, I don't think Zoeva's ever going to do it because that's not their market and they just want to sound like they're doing something. But they could have very easily just released those mini palettes. Like, okay,
absolutely.
I'm so much more in support of mini palettes than big palettes these days. Most people don't need massive eyeshadow palettes. And okay, it's 10 pans. It's not massive. But why release this and make that claim when you can just release these cute little mini pan palettes, and 3 of them takes up the same shelf space as the big one. Like, just fucking do it.
And also, if you have that mini palette, the big one's redundant anyway. The time has come to dedicate this episode to a Beauty News VIP, and this week's VIP is Andrea. Thank you, Andrea. Andrea has been around since we started the channel memberships. So thank you so much for supporting Beauty News.
She's a golden VIP. She's like
she is a golden VIP. And thank you to everyone who supports Beauty News in whichever way you choose to do so. Kat, what is our emoji riddle for the week?
Okay, we've got a little Space Invaders alien thing. Is that what that is? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
A pile of shit and a thumbs down.
Yeah.
And you just have to use your imagination to figure out what that is referring to.
To work out what that is.
It's a hard one.
Can you do it? Can you do it? Let us know down in the comments section.
Yeah.
So that's it for us this week. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And don't put the thumbs down emoji in the comment section.
Oh,
I don't know if that would be good for us. Maybe leave that one out. Maybe leave that one out if you're leaving the emoji. And maybe leave the shit emoji. Oh.
Damn it.
I'm sure it's
bad
fine.
One.
Maybe just put the little Space Invaders or leave a comment of what it is.
Space Invaders and what you think
with
it
that.
is. Yeah, much better.
And leave a heart and a thumbs up instead.
And we love you.
We hope. Yes. We hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.